All right, let me adjust my volume here and make sure that everything's kosher on my end. All right, I hope everybody can hear me. All right. Welcome to another episode of Conversation Rules the Nation. I am your host, the Lock Libertarian. Today is 9/27/2022. Happy birthday to all my Libras out there. Y'all, my birthday was September 21st, so happy belated birthday to me. But Virgo season is officially over. Well, Virgo season is never really over, but we're going to give them their time to shine as well. So happy birthday to all you Libras out there today. Let's give them a round of applause. Hope you guys are having a great, very groovy, awesome Tuesday. So today we're going to go ahead and get into my Dahmer review. And, it's kind of crazy because I literally binge watched that entire series. And I was just floored on, how easily he lured these people in. Like, I was literally floored on how easily he lured these people in. And excuse me. Let me get me a bottle of water because we got some talking to do. Yeah, that was good as shit. And it's room temperature. I don't know. Something about me and room temperature water. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me let y'all see my Twitter here. Y'all see that at the top right there. Shout out to Milagro. It's the mob. Look, I'm on my page. Shout out to another big girl. I love her. Yes. All right, so let's go to my profile here. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at the Lock Libertarian so that y'all can be updated. Let's see, let's go scroll down. Okay, so this is the article I shared on my Twitter, and it's the story through the eyes of the victim's sister. So, this person was one of the victim's sisters. I don't know which one, but we'll find out as soon as this opens up. So, there were like 17 people that he murdered, mostly Black, some underage children. All were a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. And that's another thing, like, I don't know why we haven't heard them speak out on any of this shit. Because literally, like, could this have been prevented? This man was preying upon a certain type of person. He lured them in, and the way that the series had the LGBT community looking, it was literally like they would leave with any fucking body. Okay. And shout out to Evan Peters for playing Jeffrey Dahmer. I hope that he is okay. I hope that his mental state is okay, because to get into that character, to have to play a serial killer who ate people and shit, I mean, satanic ritualistic ass shit, and his eyes were as fucking blank. He played that shit so good to where you might just need to check on him. Somebody make sure y'all do a well check on Evan Peters. Make sure that he is in the right frame of mind right now, because it could be hard for him to get out of this character. This character is very, very fucking dark. And I don't know who would want to play this shit, really. So this is the sister. Let me see. It says here the debut of Netflix monster Jeffrey Dahmer. The story has sparked a robust online conversation about the ethics of Hollywood revisiting famous murderers at the cost of letting victims rest. Why didn't they let the fucking victims rest? They wanted to make money off of this shit. And are the victims going to get money from it as well? Because you see in the picture that in the series that his dad was trying to do a whole damn book from his perspective. What are you gonna write? But what was the name of the book gonna be? My son ate people. What the fuck? Like, no, pineapples. Okay, so there were people who ate sandwiches from this man. Why would you eat a sandwich from this man's house and his house smells like fucking rancid people, rancid decaying bodies, and you're eating meat from this man's house? You could have been eating somebody. Then the crazy thing was, okay, how the police, this just goes to show how the police was back in the day and probably how they still are today. Because the way that they just let him go and return that little boy back to him to die, and then they went and got paid leave. That is it. That sounds kind of familiar these days, right? Yeah, of course it does. So it says, Isabel says, watching the moment bothered her. So it's basically it's causing trauma in these people's lives. It's not allowing them to grieve properly and bury their people properly. You know, some of these people didn't have the proper burial because their bodies were never found. He either like, you know, he did some really foul shit. So it's like, why would you bring this up? Why would you want to create something like this to have these people relive this trauma in their lives all over again? There was one guy, he was a deaf black guy. That kind of like pissed me off because, you know, I mean, my son is deaf. So it's like, oh, wow, you're just praying, just, wow, you live, and then you live in a predominantly black and brown community. Excuse me. And you're praying upon these people. And this poor lady, I mean, the neighbor, just imagine that shit. Like, I could not imagine it. To see that, you know, that, I mean, him with his devil worshiping, and he literally told that black dude, and I was looking like, oh my God, I hope you get the fuck up out of there. I bet you won't ever do that shit again. The way they had the LGBTQ community looking was basically easy, that you can just go into a gay bar and pick up a guy, no matter how fucking weird you look, no matter how fucking weird you sound or act, you will leave with someone. And that just goes to show it could have been prevented, because it's like, use your common sense. Not saying anything is wrong. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to say anything is wrong, but not faulting the victims. But use this as a fucking tool to not do this type of shit because this shit is happening these days. Look at all the people that are fucking just randomly leaving with people and not showing up, not coming back. Look what happened to the girl in Houston that went and they say she jumped in the car with somebody and never returned. Look at all these people that are, out there on Bissonnet in Houston that don't come back. This should be like addressed in the now because this is also happening now. And it's happening to Black and brown people. Majority Black people. Brown people, because technically we're not Black. We're all brown. We're all different shades of brown. But still, not to get off the subject, but it could have been, it should be prevent this shit to prevent this shit in future. You want to not fucking just leave places with random people. You want to know people. You want to date people. You want, don't fucking just leave, with random people that you don't know. I mean, this man was drugging these people. This shit is happening now. And taking them back to their wherever they were and killing them. This shit is happening now. So you guys have to be more aware. This is just not for the LGBTQAIIA plus community. It's not just for them. It's for everyone who took the time out to watch this horrific fucking series. Use this as a lesson to not do this shit. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of people. And if something does not feel right, then it is not right. Use your common sense. If somebody feels off, then 9 out of 10, they're fucking off. And then we don't even know what triggered this man because he literally fucking said he is not crazy. Like, excuse me. He literally said he's not crazy. So you're not crazy. You own up to the shit that you did. You have no remorse. You were able to tell these people every damn thing that you did. They found bodies everywhere. And okay, you're just like, fuck it. You go to jail and you're tormenting the prisoners on how you eat people, how you drink their blood. What kind of cannibalistic shit is that? Y'all, make sure that you guys cleanse your spirit after watching it. But this is your girl, the Black Libertarian. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I am out.